Good morning, students. How are you? Yesterday we have studied about the HIV AIDS in the health and disease. Today we'll start the chapter with the topic cancer. This will be the last topic of the disease. So, what is cancer? Nowadays we can see there the if we talk about in 100, so nearly 5 to 10% of the population is suffering from nowadays cancer. So here we will learn and study what is cancer, what is the cause of cancer, what is the types of cancer. Is all tumors are the cancer, as well as how we can detect the cancer, and lastly treatment of the cancer. So here we start the topic with a definition. Cancer. What is cancer? It is the uncontrolled growth of the cell. Uncontrolled growth of the cell which have the lack of contact inhibition. I'm again repeating. Cancer is the uncontrolled cell division of the cell that are repeatedly divide, and the main feature that it have the lack of contact inhibition. As we know, the cell division is a common phenomena. Cell division occurs in the body of the every organism because it helps in the growth and development of the body, as well as it recovers the wounds. But all the cell division that are helpful for the growth and development having the property is a in controlled manner, and they have the contact inhibition property. It means when the cell division occurs, if the any of the cell is present, it will stop its growth. But if we talk about the cancer cell, it is repeatedly divide, and it never follow the controlled rule of contact inhibition. And due to the repeated division, these cells form a large mass of tissue that is called the tumor. Is it clear? Now, if we talk about the what are the character of the cancer, the first character, as I have told you, it is the uncontrolled cell division. The next, this type of cells, it means the cancerous cells do not require any kind of the extracellular growth factor, and it have the lack of the property of contact inhibition. You have seen or heard many times the condition of metastasis. It is the last stage of the cancer. When the cancerous cells spread all over the body from the origin point with the help of blood. It means when the cancerous cell from one part of the body migrated to the different part of the body with the help of blood. The condition is called the metastasis. Why this is the last stage? Because here the cancerous cell mutates the different body parts, the cell of the different body parts. Now this condition is incurable. We can't cure it because the cancerous cells affected the different body parts. If the cancer cell concentrated on a single site of origin, we can use the chemotherapy, we can use the radiotherapy, or we can do the surgery. But if it will be in the single part of the body or any organ. So if we talk about the tumors, there are the two kinds of the tumors. One is the benign tumor, second one is the malignant tumor. Benign tumor is the non-cancerous tumor. It means it has the all property like a division of normal cell. It means it may be the lesion of the cells, but it have not the invasive property. It means benign tumor never shows the metastasis, and it stops its growth at reaching a certain point. If we talk about the second type of the tumor is the malignant tumor. It is the cancerous tumor. It invades the other body parts, and also it is uncontrolled growth, and here the cells that proliferate, it means increase in their number. Such type of cells are called the neoplast cells. They are called the neoplast cells, and this type of cells grows rapidly than the normal cells and invade and damage the other cells. It is most fatal for the body. So malignant tumor is the cancerous tumor. There are two kinds of the tumor: benign tumor, non-cancerous tumor, and second one is the malignant tumor. We can see here. Now if we talk about the cause of cancer, what is the various causes for the cancer? There are different agents like the chemical agents that is responsible for the cancer to form the cancer cells. The certain other chemicals like the aniline dyes, benzopyrene, the chemicals that found in the cigarette, charcoal, and also the N-nitrosodimethylamine amine. Such type of chemicals induce the cell to divide repeatedly or uncontrolled growth. If we talk about the second type cause of the cancer, that are the physical agents. Physical agents like the X-rays, gamma rays, sometimes the UV rays also. Why? Because these damage the DNA, that causes the mutation, and sometimes this mutation can cause the uncontrolled growth of the cell, because the gene pattern of the DNA becomes mutate or change. That we'll study in the biotechnology, and also the molecular basis of genetics or inheritance. The third cause of cancer is the biological agents. These are the mainly viruses. That is called the oncogenic viruses. Actually, in our body, the cells have the inactive form of genes that are called the oncogenes. Sometimes, due to the invasion of oncogenic virus, the DNA mutates, that causes the cancer cell, formation of the cancer cell in the body. And now, if we talk about the other kind of the cause of cancer, that can be the other parasites, and sometimes our bad lifestyles also causes the formation of cancerous cells. Now, if we talk about the spread of cancers in the different body parts, the cancer can be divided into the 4 types: sarcoma, carcinoma, lymphoma, and leukemia or leukemia. What happened? The first is the carcinoma. Sorry, here lymphoma is written first, but okay, carcinoma, we are talking about the carcinoma. Actually, carcinoma, it is related to the epithelial tissue, especially the skin cancer. When the cancer cells originate in the epithelial tissues or skins, it is called the carcinoma. If the cancer cells originate into the melanocyte cells of the skins that gives the color to the body, it is called the melanoma. Noma, melanin, ma means mass, ma means mass, carcinomas, melanomas. So it is, in short, it is called the carcinoma, melanoma. Sarcoma, it is affected or invade the organs that are mesodermal in origin, especially in the internal organs. The last type of the cancer is the lymphoma and leukemia. As its name, it's clear, lymphoma. It means the lymphatic system. If the cancer occurs in the hemopoietic cells, it means the blood cells, it is called the lymphoma. If it will occur in the lymph cells, it is called the lymphoma. If it invade the blood cells or WBC, it is called the leukemia. What occurs in the leukemia? The number of leukocytes, it means WBC, increase much more in number. The normal range of the WBC in the blood is the nearly 4 to 5,000. In different book it is different data, but if you consider the 4,000, so the range between the 4,000 to the 11,000 in per cubic mm blood, the total leukocyte count. And the increased number of leukocyte gives the sign to the any kind of infection. But the number of WBC, if increases more, means 50,000, 70,000, it gives a sign of the cancer cell or any chronic disease, infection or chronic infection. Okay. Now, we have discussed the types of the cancer. But the question is how we can detect the cancer cells. How we can identify the cancer cells is going on. So there are different kinds of the test, like the bone marrow test and blood test, sometimes the biopsy, sometimes by the radiography, sometimes the X-rays or CT scan, MRI. The different techniques has been discovered to identify the cancers. We talk about the first, the blood and bone marrow test. What occurs in this? Here, the increased cell count in case of leukemia means the number of WBC that I have discussed, if increases more in number, so it is a sign of the leukemia. And also, because we know the bone marrow is the site of hemopoiesis where the blood is formed, so we also check the bone marrow, and there is a specific test for the leukemia, that is the M-band test. Now the second test is the biopsy, or it is also called the histopathological study. What is biopsy? Here we get the few piece of suspected tissue where it is suspicion that it can be cancerous cell. We simply collect the small piece of tissue and cut their section and stain it and examine it under the microscope. So if the biopsy report is the positive, so it is the sign of the cancer cell. The third is the radiography. The radiography is mostly used for the internal organs, like the ultrasound tells about the size of the organs, whether it is in normal or in extremely large. The next is the MRI, magnetic resonance imaging. It is same like the X-ray, but here the non-ionizing radiation and strong magnetic field is used. It is more accurate to detect the pathological and physiological changes in the living being. It gives the more authentic result than the pathological test and physiological test. The next is the monoclonal antibodies. What happened in this? Here are the specific cancer antigens, and for killing the antigens there are the antibodies are present. That antibodies, like that we have studied in the HIV, the certain kind of the antibodies when associated with the antigens, cancerous antigens bind with the antibodies, it is the suspect that the cell can be cancerous cell. Lastly, in cancer detection, the techniques in the molecular biology. Molecular biology, we use the PCR technique, polymerase chain reaction. Here we can identify the certain kind of genes that can be cancerous. If it will be early diagnosed, it can be treated easily and curable for lifetime. Now, what is the treatment of the cancer? This is the last topic of the today's session. What are the various treatments for the cancerous cell? There are the different kinds of the procedures followed by the doctors according to the stage of the cancer, like surgery, radiotherapy, chemotherapy, and nowadays immunotherapy is also plays important role in the treatment of cancer. That is treated with the surgery, radiotherapy or chemotherapy. So first we talk about the chemotherapy. Chemo means chemical. Here the different kind of chemotherapeutic drugs that is used to kill the cancerous cells. But there are the various side effects of this therapy, like the loss of hair, weight loss, the changing of skin color, anemia, etc. The next is the radiotherapy. Radio means the radio waves. Here the lethal irradiation of tumor cell is done. But there should be followed the certain precautions, because here a high intense beams are put over the target cells, target cancer cells. But these cancer cells can be surrounded by the healthy cells, and by the radiotherapy the normal body cells can also be killed. That gives the harmful effect of the on the body. The next is the surgery. It means to cut out. Here the tumor cells are removed with the help of surgery, and later on, if the cancer cells are not spreaded to the body part, it can be curable. But here the precautions should be that there should be no any of the cancer cell should be present in the body. If any of the cell, a single cell will present in the body, it will again form the cancerous cell. So this is the major precaution in the surgery, radiotherapy and chemotherapy. Lastly, the immunotherapy. Immunotherapy. What is immunotherapy? We will study in the biotechnology and their application. Nowadays, the use of interferons are very helpful to control the diseases. Actually, these techniques works on the stop the translation. We will study in the chapter 5. Transcription and translation. This is the phenomena of the protein synthesis. What happened in the body? Actually, all the pathogens that enters into our body, they change the genetic pattern of the person, because chromosomes having the certain locus on which the different kinds of genes are present. Some are in active form and some are in inactive form. Same, the oncogenes are also present in the nucleus, in the chromosomes, in the dormant stage. But somehow, if the mutation occur in the gene, it transcripts into the mRNA that have the certain codes of the amino acids, and these amino acids further translate into the proteins, and these proteins can be beneficial and can be harmful. It depends on their structure. If the gene mutate and it convert into cancerous cells, it can be harmful for our body. So here what we do, we use the alpha interferons What is means of interference? The word is derived from the interfere. Interfere. It means when we detect the certain kinds of mutation is going on in the cell, we use the interferons having the similar codons, that is opposite to the helix. It prevents the DNA strand to transcribe into the mRNA. It forms the complementary pair of the DNA. That's why formation of mRNA stops. And if there will be no mRNA formation, translation can't occur. And if the translation will not occur, it will stop the formation of protein for what the coded is, for what the code are over the mRNA. So by this means we can prevent the person by the cancerous formation of the cancerous cell, and this technique helps in destroying the tumor and also prevent from the destruction of the immune system of the body. But this treatment require combination of the radiotherapy and the chemotherapy. It means it always used with the chemo and radiotherapy. So thank you class.